What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. We all know brother Kyrie Irving has taken somewhat of a stance recently of his sharing of an Amazon documentary from Hebrews to Negroes. And I find that documentary very interesting. Not that I've watched it or will watch it, but the Jewish community feels that there are some errors in the documentary that is against them, some certain levels of anti-Semitism rather. And so for me, I was talking to brother George Macon yesterday, and he made a great point. If that documentary has these issues in it, why isn't the Jewish community focused on Amazon? I said, well, there we go. Hey, we have a point. Well, the focus is on Kyrie. I get it. But Amazon has the video up there. Let me tell you what I'm talking about here. Let me talk about Tommy Sotomayor real quick before I get into Kyrie. Tommy Sotomayor had a video up there called A Father's America, a documentary. Black people who didn't like Tommy Sotomayor went and reported it to Amazon and got it taken down. Therefore, let's say if I wanted to endorse the documentary, I can't share it anymore because it's gone. So my question is, why is it that Jeff Bezos, or the CEO of Amazon, not been forced to pull this documentary down if it's so offensive? That's a question that needs answers. But now let me go to where we're at, which is Kyrie Irving has this problem right now because of his stance. I've heard what he had to say. The brother said, basically because he's taking his stance doesn't mean that he is looking down on other groups. He's just trying to represent where his people come from. No problem with that. But what happened was he is facing a 5-game suspension. Not only that, and I'm going to break down this video with Nike, he lost his particular shoe deal with Nike based on these particular situations. Okay. And Dr. Umar Johnson, who is a brilliant intellectual, I do not like what Umar stands for in his personal life or in his business life. As far as intellectual, I am a Dr. Umar Johnson fan, 100%. Usually, okay? We don't agree on everything, but we agree on many things. And I want to play a soundbite from Dr. Umar Johnson, which he's going to say something very particular in this clip. Let's play that clip.
I had hoped that my brother I had hoped that my brother Kyrie could have held out for another week or so. I was hoping that Kyrie Irving could have held out another week or so. I wanted him to make them sweat a little bit more. I wanted Kyrie to make the untouchable power structure sweat just a little bit longer. I was hoping he would have held out, because this would have been the first time in a long time that we've had a prominent black musician, Kanye West, a prominent black musician, Kanye West, and a prominent black athlete, Kyrie Irving, stand up simultaneously against the exploitation of the untouchable power structure. I wanted Kanye and Kyrie to do a joint press conference. I wanted Kanye and Kyrie to conduct a joint press conference. I wanted both of those brilliant, although at times politically inconsistent, but I wanted both of those brilliant black men to engage in a joint press conference on this issue. I wanted that. The culture needed that. The community required that. I wish he could have held a little longer. I wish Kyrie Irving could have held out just a little bit longer. But with that being said, he should not hang his head in shame. Kyrie Irving does not need to hang his head in shame, because at least he took a stand. At least he took a stand in an NBA league dominated by black athletes. In the National Basketball Association dominated by black athletes, most of them will never take a stand. Most of them will never take a stand against the power structure. At least Kyrie took a stand. So Kyrie, if you're watching me, my brother, and I'm sure you are, don't drop your head. Don't drop your head. Because at least you took that stand and you held out as long as you could. And we didn't need you to be another casualty like Colin Kaepernick. Because if them couldn't take a knee for Colin Kaepernick, if them couldn't take a knee against police brutality and genocide with Colin Kaepernick, if your fellow athletes of the NBA couldn't take a knee for Colin Kaepernick, they damn sure, Kyrie, wasn't going to stand up for you against the untouchable community. They wouldn't break breath against the untouchable community. If they can't take a knee for the national anthem, if you can't take a knee for that old crusty song, if you can't get down on one knee in the NFL for that old crusty song, if they couldn't even boycott the playoffs in the bubble, if you can't even boycott the playoffs in the bubble, and you let David Stern tell you you can wear a word on the back of your jersey. This is what the NBA did. This was your protest. Freedom on the back of my jersey. Black Lives Matter on the back of my jersey. Unity. What kind of crap is that?
So now, here is what I want to deal with, and here's who I need to deal with. I got to deal with this, guys. The problem that he deals with is something that is so factual. He talked about Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick took a knee. Black athletes wouldn't stand for him. If they wouldn't do it for the knee against the flag, you know they damn sure not going to untouch the untouchable power structure, who we know he's talking about. All right? They're not going to touch them. And we know it. And let me go further. The same people y'all rooting for Kyrie. Oh, O'Shea, your criticisms of him and Kanye is wrong. We standing on our brother. I guarantee y'all will not boycott the NBA. See, a lot of you brothers will say anything over the internet. Yeah, I stand with the brother. You ain't gonna help him do nothing. That's for goddamn sure. And everybody knows that. And when you stick your neck out for our people, for black people, we're gonna be real. Some of us out there, what do you get? They're not gonna stand with you. They're not gonna stand for you. Look at Colin Kaepernick. Since he stood up for the people, what did it get him? Ain't no athletes went out there for the most part, helped him out, did nothing. Ain't nobody raised no money for the brother to do nothing. He just went out there and fell on the sword. But black folks would like you to go fall on the sword while they get to do whatever they want to do and just talk from the sidelines. The reality is this, okay? And I haven't seen the documentary, and if it's still on Amazon, I'll go ahead on and see what everybody's talking about. But the reality is this: how you not gonna have problems with Kyrie, but Amazon is off the hook? A lot of these people that these guys are going talking on these TV stations, who owns these TV? Let's be real. Come on now, we're gonna be real, okay? Who owns some of these TV stations? All right, these guys are showing up to people who stations are owned by the people that y'all say y'all don't want them talking about them, but they're coming into these stations. Let's be real. We got to be honest here. So if they got a problem with with brother Kyrie sharing that Amazon is the one that's holding the video. So how come y'all ain't got a problem with them? And I think I know why. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.